Hey guys, and I hope you guys are doing okay today. Today I'll be doing a Hillbilly versus the Oni in Dead by Daylight to test who is the stronger killer. I'll not be basing this whole test based on these background gameplay footage. This background gameplay for Oni and Hillbilly is just for entertainment purposes because I'm discussing about both killers, so I thought why not throw some gameplay in there so you guys can just chill and watch them while I discuss. So yeah, I'll be breaking down different variables of why I think which killer is stronger, Oni or Hillbilly. And yeah, if you guys want to have a debate with me after you watch this whole video, please make sure you watch the whole video before trying to debate with me. That'll just be way more logical and rational thinking of you guys. Because you know, you can't watch 2 minutes of the video and try and have a debate with me. That makes no sense. You get no like analysis of this whole video in general, so it'll be pointless debating. But yeah, anyways, I'd love to debate after you watch the whole video of who you think is stronger. And what I mean, who is stronger, I mean, if you think the opposing killer who I didn't choose is stronger than the one I chose, then yeah, please debate with me. That's why I said watch until the end. It's up to you guys if you want to debate. Obviously, I don't mind if you do or don't. I want to try and keep it civil as well. No insults, nothing like that. I can't be asked for that shit. If you guys do end up insulting me during these debates, then I'll just end them simply. I just want to be civil and have a chill fucking discussion. Anyways, let's get into it. So, you guys seem to love last episode of Trickster versus Legion. So I thought today, fuck it, why not do Oni versus Hillbilly, because these killers have similar powers in terms of instant downing and being really quick going across the map. So let's talk about gen pressure. Map pressure, I should say, specifically map pressure. So map pressure is harder for Oni because Oni has to earn his power. With Hillbilly, Hillbilly has his power at the start of the game. Hillbilly always has his power until you overheat, which is very rare. But yeah, Hillbilly will always have his power. With Oni, no. At the start, you never have your power. You always have to get 2 hits, and against strong optimal teams, all they have to do is just throw down palace early. And trust me, if they waste at least 2 minutes of the killer's time, there could be 3 gens done against an optimal team. How do I know this? I used to play Oni back in Dead by Esports back in February, I believe, and I had a really strong team I didn't practice against properly or scrum against properly. That was my fault, obviously, and they were fucking solid. I forgot what team it was. Obviously, this was fucking months back. I remember the only time I got my fucking power was when 3 or 4 gens were done because they pro dropped every pallet. Now I know it's kind of weird for me to compare an esports team to a regular public game team, but I'm just giving an example of Oni can get fucking beat badly if they don't allow you to get that through here. And any team in DBD is able to do this against an Oni, not just an esports team, any team. Throwing down pallets early isn't an esports thing. I mean, it happens in esports, but you don't need to be an esports player to throw down pallets early. It's not that skill based or required. It's just very abusable. So yeah, trust me. I think in terms of map pressure, like just by base, not when they both have their powers, just by base, Hillbilly. Hillbilly always has his power. Hillbilly can go across the map basically the whole game. Yeah, simple as Hillbilly. Hillbilly will always have better map pressure than Oni, but later on I'll explain. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that's one point to Hillbilly there. Hillbilly has better map pressure because he always has his power. So let's talk about who has better map pressure when they both have power. Okay, so let's talk about their powers first of all before I even get to the other part. So who has a stronger power in general? So I think Oni. Yes, you're probably thinking why. Well, I mean, cool. Yes, Hillbilly does have his power all game, but when they both have the power, Oni is stronger because trying to screw with me. Oni has a better power than Hillbilly when they're both up. Reason being, there's so much reasons. Well, first of all, it's no overheat mechanic. Second of all, you have 2 options on your power: Demon Dash or Demon Strike. 3 is easier it's even an opinion, I mean it's logical, it's easier to get downs with Oni in your power. I could be talking about Demon Strike or Demon Dash, because when you use Demon Dash, you get no fatigue, you get no bumping into objects. Same with Oni, really. When you dash forward with Oni in Demon Dash, you get no fatigue when you bump into an object, unless you try and attack. But that's with just any killer in general in the game. Obviously, they're gonna end up hitting a fucking wall. But yeah, so reason I think Oni has a better power. First of all, 2 options on his power, easier to use because you don't get any fatigue when bumping into objects, and it's just way easier to control in a 1v1 situation. Good towers against the Hillbilly is way more abusable than it is against an Oni. As I said, overheat mechanic, so you can't really charge and try and make really good mind games or double back or try and moonwalk. Oni has, just by base, not including add-ons, has a better turning rate, a way easier turning rate, just quicker, and just, yeah, a better turning rate than Hillbilly. Obviously, we'll know this. I'm not including add-ons here, by the way. I'm basing all of these strengths just by base kit. So Oli has a way better turning radius than Hillbilly. Obviously, we will know this by base. And no fatigue. So when you use your Demon Strikers only, as you can see here, it's not like I bump into an object or anything, do I? I mean, I got stung with a pallet, but you know, that's a pallet. That's any killer in the game. So yeah, with Oni right there, as you can see, I can turn really efficiently. I don't get any fatigue. It's easier to 1v1. I have 2 options, and yeah. Let's talk about who has better slugging potential. Oni again, 100% Oni. I mean, as I said, 2 options on his power, no overheat mechanic. So when you do try and full slugs, you're gonna eventually overheat. And with Infectious, Oni is way more efficient because recovery is way quicker than Hillbillies. And as I said, it's just way easier to 1v1 with Oni than it is Hillbilly in terms of using your power. Yeah, and strong towers against an Oni is way less detrimental than a strong tower against Hillbilly. Obviously, we'll know this, as I said. So yeah, I think Oni has way better slugging potential than Hillbilly. Just way better. But obviously, with Infectious, just straight up, I think that 100%. The momentum you get with Oni's power, which I've showed a lot of times in commentary videos. If you guys been watching the background gameplay I put in with Oni, you guys know how fucking much. What's it called again? I just said the word, I forgot. How much momentum you get when you're slugging as Oni than Hillbilly. Way more momentum, I feel like, just in my opinion. What else can we really discuss? Anything I'm missing? I'm probably going to start the game pressure. Obviously, Hillbilly wins that one by 1 point. Oni has a better power. I said why, so that's 1 point to Oni. Oni has better slugging potential. Oni. What else could you really use? Compare here. Oh, perk synergies. My bad. I feel like Hillbilly has better perk build synergies than Oni. But when I mean that, I mean like you can use way more perk builds on Hillbilly than Oni. But that doesn't really matter in DBD. Like it really fucking doesn't, because a bitch basic build on Oni, in my opinion, is better than any Hillbilly build in the game with add-ons. Because if you use the top dot add-on for Oni and the speed one, then they're literally the best add-ons for Oni in the game combined, in my opinion, and they're better than any of the Hillbillies add-ons, because Hillbillies add-ons got nerfed this shit, obviously. I understand if I was comparing Insta-Down Billy add-ons to regular Oni add-ons, the best ones Oni has, but obviously the devs got rid of them ages ago for Hillbilly when they nerfed them. So yeah, Hillbilly's add-ons are now practically shit. Even the good ones, like the turning ones, they're still not as good as Oni's best ones, just in my opinion. So yeah, who do I think is the stronger killer in DBD and why? Oni. Why? Better slugging potential, gone over why that. Why I think that, I mean. better power in general when they both have it. Much more momentum, less detrimental when you fatigue. You can't really fatigue with Oni. Way easier in 1v1, better turning rate. And yeah, just a lot of reasons why I think Oni's power is stronger than Hillbilly's, and why Oni's a better killer. None of these killers are top tier killers, obviously, but trust me, with this nerf Hillbilly, you have way more potential to win an Oni game rather than a Hillbilly game. Yeah. Anyways, I thought I'd discuss and say who I think is stronger. Obviously Oni, and I made this video today because they have similar powers, both insta down and both running across the map, but you can't beat Oni's, especially with this new nerfed Hillbilly. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you guys do want to have a debate of why you think Hillbilly is better than Oni, let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to know. I want to try and keep it civil. I don't want to start becoming malicious and insulting you guys, or you guys insulting me. Just be chill. Yeah, just honestly, I love to be chill about this. As I said, once again, what are your thoughts? So let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.